Let's do the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We can just like let it break after one day. So everybody does it the same way.
You all gotta get in tune.
Convene as the Walworth County Plan and Zoning Board. Any old business? New business? I'll take a
Not hearing any, I willing to adjourn as the planning and zoning board.
Okay, got a motion on the floor. I need a second.
I'll second.
Got a second. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Motion passed. Convening as the Walworth County Board of Zoning Adjustment. Any old business? New business? Hearing none, I take the motion.
So moved.
Okay, got a motion on the floor. I need a second. Got a second. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Motion passes. We'll as the Board of County Commissioners. I don't know if everybody's had a chance to go over the minutes for the commission, the plan and zoning adjustment, May 15th. Take a motion for that. Okay, got a motion on the floor. I need a second.
I'll second.
Got a second. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Motion passed. Has everybody had a chance to go over the claims list?
See if Jake's done with this yet.
I can just add something to your claims list. You're gonna be seeing some, pretty significant bills with regard to, abuse and neglects, so get a termination. We're going to have multiple terminations potentially this year. Normally the cost for legal fees per termination is around that $15,000 to $20,000. And so our, abuse and neglect fund is definitely going to take a huge hit because we dropped the budget on it. So, and I think I told you before, but we're starting to see some of these bills roll through. So when you see them, that's what it's attributable to, because there's some big ones already starting to come through. So just kind of a FYI to the commission.
You want me to say them? Sure. Okay, we got some other bills for the weed and pest set. Here's the Walworth Tribune for $45.65. And here's another one for spray from Van East, $2,006. And here's one for Selby Auto for $144.71. Those have to get paid too.
That one, I remember, who was two now, it was on there twice.
Yeah, we removed one out of sheriff. I'm not sure the price. Jail, modern marketing.
I move to approve it.
Okay, I got a motion on the floor. I need a second.
I've got a question on the road and bridge for that John Stefnich repair to that semi. Should that not be turned into insurance?
We deleted it and we're gonna give it to Penny and ask her about that. Put it through him.
Okay, so it's not, that one would not be on this one?
No. We removed it. So it'll come through the next meeting after Penny has time to respond.
Okay, I need a second.
And JDH got put on courthouse.
It is on there. I just didn't see it. It's not courts, it's courthouse.
Okay, I'll need a second.
I'll second.
Second, any other discussion on that? Hear none, all in favor say aye.
Right.
Opposed say nay. Motion passed. Okay, Jake.
Just a real brief update on our disaster declaration. First off, there will be no private assistance coming for anybody on whose fences damage their homes, fields, anything. They did not get that, but they didn't feel there was a dollar amount to reach their threshold on the private side.
Really?
What's the dollar amount?
The governor in that position, the amounts when they got next. He didn't feel there was enough to reach the private sector side. On the other side, FEMA will be coming in the very near future to do their preliminary damage assessment. They come in, they go around, check all the road sites. I know Penny's worked on that. Everything's ready for them when they come in. We don't have the time and date set yet because we don't have a couple other counties basically going to be there and call them and show up. So we're at that process.
Well, will they bring somebody, then would they check everything then, like culverts and all that kind of stuff? Or
They go
how does that
around,
work?
and I don't want to speak for them, but they basically go around and view all the sites. They view everything that has been put together for what Penny has for the gravel, culverts, any damage she has put together, they come out and more or less are verifying that, yeah, this is what it took, and they see if it needed more or less. They don't have a engineer that comes and checks to make sure it's safe. It's just they're checking what she has put down.
Cause that day when Kevin and I went out, I slid my tape underneath, I don't even know how many culverts Kevin did, where it was hollowed out.
And that's, they're not an engineer on this one, they're just kind of verifying these fences and seeing that this is what the damage was. And if there is a little worse, but they can't do any recommendation for how to fix it.
Did you get everything done? Do you?
She has all that, and they were getting it sent, put in a file, and sent to me. Patty does have it, the state has it. They've been working on that. I've been on too much spraying, but they do have it all together. It is coming in.
I wouldn't like to see them like this. It's cool.
And then one thing I do, if any of you guys have photos, I know you've got some. I don't know if you have any pictures that are out there. I will need those. Even today, if I can get them or over the weekend. Okay. And I gotta sit down and put all mine together too over the weekend and try to label where they're at, so I have all that footage too. That's really all I got for them until they yeah, the private side was, that was tough when we were hoping for it, but few unhappy people.
Is there anything going on with all the dead fish out there, or that just gonna get killed under, or about it, or?
Kind of the natural cycle on it, it's just gonna have to happen. Unless there is a massive pile of where they can get taken buried, but if this time, like no water nickel, they get taken care of, they do the natural cycle.
I heard up in Lesson was pretty bad, it's pretty steep up there.
Yeah. Yeah, they're probably can look that way.
Yes, I'd like to see the list that Penny's got put together, so.
Yeah, I know they worked on it, and, I know Patty came in and worked closely with her and answered the questions. They got it all submitted. Person's gonna go to.
I can,
Is it too late to add anything to that list, or feel that there should be something on there that's not on there?
The deadline, they had a deadline set, that was yesterday for their agreement for our side of it. I don't know if we can add any more. I'm not gonna say no.
Because that's huge there by that Xavier Road there, that's, Penny and I had differences on that one, and I don't care, they're not God. There's no way that they can go underneath that culvert and fix that, them two culverts. As I said in my tape measure, underneath there 8 feet, so there ain't no way you're gonna get under there by not removing that. To me, if she doesn't have new culverts in there, that's very wrong. That's why I got Kevin, I would love to see that list.
I'll see if Quinn will get it to me on Monday and email out.
Because that's just like the flooding over there to the, by Skipper House out that way. There's no question it needs to be done there, and there's no question that is the county's problem. Where it's, that water's all getting held back there. No, you haven't been out that way. You can see with your eyes that that road, that ditch area needs to be cut down so that water can go where it's supposed to go and not hold 60 acres of water back. A lot of water that, yes, that's wrong. There's culverts that need to be put in there.
That one, and that one too, yeah, some of that stuff, like where we have a dam that breaks on top of it, 6, 7 inches.
So I'd love to see that list.
That's all I got. If you guys don't have any questions, I got some obvious work to do then.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Chief.
So I need a motion to approve refund 4518.
We have, what is this record for 17?
It's Larry Danielson.
He came in before equalization and asked that his value be changed from what I had it at to what the city set it at, and you guys approved it. And that's just the paperwork to get it done.
The refund is $282.44. Okay, I got a motion on the floor. I need a second.
I'll second.
Got a second. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
All right.
Opposed say nay. Motion passed.
Do you want to do number 21 while we're waiting?
Good.
You can do 19 also.
Good. do 19 first. Discussion regarding the lawsuit.
Walworth County was served with another inmate lawsuit with regard to alleged inappropriate, not inappropriate is the wrong word, but alleged issues with regard to being housed in our jail. I think they're basically fairly frivolous. A lot of it doesn't even have anything that has to do with his sentence and his attorney and all this other business. And he was actually the one who assaulted the other individual who was suing us. So, but I just want to make you aware of it. It names several jailers, like myself, but it's been already submitted to our insurance carrier with regard to providing coverage on that, but I didn't know, I don't think any of the commissioners got served, so I wanted to make sure that all of you were aware that we have another one. And kind of, one triggers another because they all talk. And I think they can get something out of us, I would assume. So, but that's just a FYI.
That is from out of county.
No, this was in county inmate. He was a fairly problem inmate, and when you have a year or two in the state penitentiary to not do anything except figure out things that triggers these, so. And I would assume he was talking to another person in the penitentiary or something, and, oh yeah, I was in Walworth County too, up in them too, so. It kind of, when it rains, it pours like that one, because we haven't had any suits, you know, within the last 12 months. That's when everything has been coming out. Prior to that, we hadn't been sued, I don't think, since I've been state's attorney, anything. But,
No, we got 3.
Again, all of them, I did speak to, attorneys on, the first 2 that they're working on, and you know, there's not a lot of, one, it appears that there's no liability, one there may be just a little bit, but I don't know what the damages would be, anything like that, and it's a small thing, so I'm not too concerned in speaking with them on either of those 2. And I'm not too concerned on this one. This individual has definitely got some issues with that.
Just on time.
Just on time, I just sent it right away. Huh?
Yep.
Well, good morning.
Morning.
Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Another 3 years, how long is it? 4? You too? Okay, I'm here this morning to talk about our 3-way contract between the state, the county, and Walworth Regional Hospital for community health. I have a little presentation, I made 7 copies. I'm not going to read the presentation verbatim because pretty much the same one that I did last year on these updated numbers. Just talk a little bit about the services that community health provides for the county. Of course, WIC is nutritional services for people that can qualify, maternal health services, family planning, immunizations, car seats, pack and play. We provide school nurse services in the Walworth College School District and in the Southern School District, foot care for the elderly, and then we also provide and support health fairs in the communities of period college. Go off and another week committed. Just a little bit about the services. Like I said, I'm not going to read this verbatim. There's some information about WIC and the maternal health child program and the school nurses program and other family planning. We have 17 family planning clients, and you have to apply for all of these services. You can't just come in and get them. On the back page is the historical funding level that the county has provided. You can see we've had pretty decent increases the last 5 years, 5%, 5%, and 3% the last 3 years. And then pretty much what the county has done is match the state contract. Whatever increase the state has provided, the county has done the same. You don't have to do the same. You can leave it stable if you want. You can increase more than what the state has, or you can match the state. This year the state's increase is 1.2%. And that's just across the board what they did for health services in their budget. So that would put your funding level at $37,495. And there is a spot in this contract, and I'm going to leave this contract here with Becky because you guys can talk about it. As far as what level you would want to provide if you so choose to do so. It just needs to be written in. I believe it's on page 10. Any questions on this at all? Any questions on the services?
What was our budget for this year?
We paid them $37,050. They're actually in these claims.
So this will go on next year's budget.
There's no.
Okay, if you don't have any questions, Becky, like I said,
No, when they give you this one.
the contract meeting was actually June 1st, and they called Monday and asked where it was. I was like, the meeting's Friday, I'll be there. So when you get the amounts filled out, John has signed that. I can stop back and pick them up if you want, or if you want to just mail them, they're done with our signature. They just need yours and that dollar amount on page 10. So I can pick them up, or you can mail them. You just let me know. And then the other item is the ambulance funding that the county provides to us, and this is just a two-way contract between the county and the hospital. And Chuck had a new employee this morning. He usually likes to come in and do this talk and answer any questions that you have. But his update, just 911 calls in the last year for 945, transfers 350, light crew pickup we had 50, and then just public service calls we had around 50 to 49. So a total of 1,094 ambulance runs, and that's hospital-wide for the whole ambulance service in Walworth. We have 3 trucks. We staff full-time paramedics, full-time EMTs who work call shifts, being on call for EMS, and then they also work as nurses' aides on the floor so that we can use their time more efficiently. They're actually working on the floor, and if they have an EMS call, then they leave the floor and they go on their ambulance duty. That's just for the EMTs. The paramedics work call and their full-time shifts, but they cover ER also. So if one of the providers needs help in the ER, if the nurses needs help in the ER, they're there for that. And ambulance calls, so that if a call comes in, their first priority is to go on the ambulance calls. And then a little bit of the breakdown of by county of those 1,094 runs. Walworth County is 889 of them. Corson County is about 200. Dewey County is 6, and Hamilton and North Dakota, we have 1 in each of those counties. So we do intercepts a lot with the Saudi ambulance service. And we can do it in the Gulf and Sandy Knot service as well. Last year's funding level was $15,250. And rather than doing a flat percentage, I put in this, just a $500 increase. It's a little bit more than 3%, but it's just an even dollar amount. If you don't like that amount, or if you want to change it, again, you definitely can do so. I'll leave this one with you also for the discussion. And again, I can take this one up. This one, I have not signed it yet, so I will take this one out. Any questions on the ambulance?
Are we getting any, does the hospital get anything from these other counties that we're going to?
Corson County, we get a small amount, not a lot, like $2,000. But again, it's 900 runs versus 200 runs.
Are you getting billed out for these runs?
Yes, whatever payer source the patient has, we do bill. Unfortunately, a lot of times our ambulance services providing service to the Medicaid, Medicare population, reimbursement in those payers is, it barely is covering the cost. It'd be nice if everybody had commercial health insurance. That's just not the case.
Anybody have any questions for Renee?
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Renee. And what does the commission want to do with the nurse?
Does she need those numbers for the
Yes,
community
today.
LPO for next year? Is that the number she wants on there?
Yeah.
Or for,
And that's when we're supposed to be submitted by June 1st.
You just gonna follow what the state does? Looks like we must always do that one. No?
They went a long time without getting an increase. As you can see.
I didn't know if the state was at that same.
Generous as far as I'm concerned.
I make a motion to leave it at the same number this year, $37,050.
Okay, got a motion on the floor. I need a second.
I would second that.
Okay, got a second. Any other discussion on that?
I would assume that would be, and maybe Jamie will answer this, more Brenda. Probably money well spent versus what we get on poor relief, or would that have anything to? Like
The ambulance gets used a lot.
You know, the
I know that.
ambulation and shots and stuff that they get through this stuff that.
I know the ambulance gets used a lot. Brenda's been checking into some things as far as what we get provided. I just don't have any feedback from her yet as far as some of those answers.
This motion is just for the.
current listeners.
I'm not talking the ambulance on this one.
Yeah, I got off track, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just don't know everything numbers wise. I can have Brenda do more checking into that stuff.
Well, I would just, this is just my own thought, I just figured that was probably money.
Not to the ambulance part yet.
No, but, just the nutrition and.
Just the services.
Immunization and stuff. I would say that would probably be money well spent.
Okay, I got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, say nay. Motion passed. Okay, now for the ambulance.
with the ambulance, you guys always give them over and salary the same amount. Do you think that's really fair for the amount of calls? It's just something.
Shelby doesn't have as the high rate you're seeing.
I wouldn't think so.
Yes, no.
That's kind of very true.
So based on her numbers, she was saying the $500 increase is what she recommended. That was just, is this just for Mobridge?
Yeah, but like I said, normally you guys would give both the same. It's just something to think about too.
Wonder what the Shelby's number would be. Where does Shelby have two?
One.
Just one?
We could always request some information from them. This isn't something, the ambulance doesn't go through the state, so that's just between the hospital and us, so we could always put this one off.
Can we table this until we get numbers from Selby?
Until we do a budget? Or
Probably, because like you said, it's just between them and us. I don't think there should be too big of a deadline on it.
And you're talking about for the Mobridge one
For
right now?
ambulance. Yeah.
There's just like the difference between that, we get fire departments the same deal too, or try to give them all the same amount. Not everybody gets the same amount of calls here either.
Well, they get paid for their calls individually if they give them to us.
Not very much.
No. And the fire premium refund is based on value and population.
I'd like to just wait on the ambulance part until we get the numbers from Selby.
Okay.
Can you get a motion there?
No, that's a problem. Let's do it.
We have other ambulance services in the county other than Mobridge and Selby.
Can you put that on for later? Where's this one going next? This public hearing. Okay, number 16, public hearing for maintenance on private roads.
We gotta wait till 9:45 to get this started. No, it's 9:30. My bad.
Dear Walworth County Board of County Commissioners, I, being in Schumacher, a landowner of Walworth County in the state of South Dakota, do hereby petition the Board of County Commissioners of Walworth County to South Dakota CL 31-11-41 to hold a public hearing on whether the county should contract with owners of private roads within the county for the county to provide maintenance on private roads. Dean Schumacher.
Don't we already do that, in essence? Pardon? Don't we already do that? Kinda, if the landowner calls up?
I think, I wish Penny was here, I think it's once or twice a year
Twice. She said they'll do it twice.
at a minimal
Cost.
cost,
I
yeah.
think up to $600 worth of services per year is what was put into the resolution at some point. She said they only have 5 to 10 of them that they do on any given year. But this is just a formality. This is something that we have to go through every year in order to keep providing that service.
I think it's a good deal.
per year.
That's required.
I need a motion for that.
I would move, to move.
Okay.
It's in private road.
We got a motion on the floor, I need a second.
I'll second.
A second, any other discussion? Here none, all in favor say aye. Opposed say nay. Motion. Go to 17, Highway Department, Penny. Jerry from Wharton called me on Thursday, May 31st. This is a contractor that is doing this Long Creek project and asked me if they can buy some of our maintenance gravel for the project from the stockpile to help with. There were some issues that came up with the Camel County project. They do not want this to happen for our project, and that is the reason for the request. He said they'd need 4,000 to 5,000 yards of gravel to put on the soft spots that are so deep. He asked me what price we would have, and I gave him $8 a yard, told him it would have to be approved by the commission. Do I want to say what it costs? It costs us $5.92 a yard. I added another royalty amount of $1.40, which brought it up to $7.32 and rounded it up to $8 per yard. What's the commission feel about this? Apparently there must be quite a bit of gravel yet there. It can be
Oh,
mined.
yeah,
I'm saying, then it shouldn't be
there's
a
a lot of gravel there.
then it shouldn't be an issue then.
They planned on having most of it all last year, that's what I think. I think it would be, we'll make a little bit of money on county, and it would be implied. You get them soft spots filled in. So,
Is this pit right close to where that construction?
I from here to the street.
Oh, really?
I'll need a motion on that.
I so move.
We got a motion on the floor, I need a second.
I'll second.
Got a second, any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Right.
Opposed say nay. Motion passed.
We have alcoholic beverage renewal next. First one, Bridge City Marina and Resort, the retail on off sale malt beverage and South Dakota farm wine.
I need a motion for that. We have renewals twice a year. There's liquor one time and then malt beverage beer and wine. Yep.
I'll make a motion to the Bridge City Resort.
Okay, got a motion on the floor. I need a second.
Second.
A second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Motion passed.
Next is Holborn Country Club. There's just on off sale malt beverage.
I so move.
Okay, we got a motion on the floor. I need a second.
I'll second.
Got a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Motion passed.
And then we have New Roberts Resort, well, Mudline Adventures doing businesses in New Roberts Resort, and it's packaged off-sale malt beverage.
I'll take a motion for that.
I so move.
I got a motion on the floor. I need a second.
I'll second.
Got a second. Any other discussion?
That's package off sale only,
That's what this one is.
so they cannot sell here on the place.
Under licensing.
Must be on sale and
Well,
on
I'll double check that. Okay, maybe they marked the wrong one.
I don't know about from that one, until we get it correct. Otherwise, technically, we cannot sell here on site.
You want to,
I was on the motion. When do they have to have them in?
Well, they need to,
Like,
they need to receive them by July 1st.
Well, we got more than that in the county yet. One more. Did one go?
Or that will be up in the next meeting.
No, these are all new ones at these times.
Those on sale.
Right. That's all they have. Is the retail on sale liquor license.
Those are retail, on sale, and us.
The malt beverage,
Other ones.
theirs is liquor license. They don't have a malt beverage.
I'll find out.
Okay, we'll go to number 20. Consider a motion to approve a wage increase for Blair Ruckman for completion of his probation.
Dale,
Yeah. Let's see.
50 cents.
I'll take a motion for that.
I so moved.
We got a motion on the floor. I need a second.
that's it.
A second. Any other discussion on that? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Motion passed. Okay, number 21, discussion regarding holiday closings.
You just need to know if you guys are gonna post for anything other than the 4th. It falls on Wednesday. What are your thoughts, Ryan?
Well, we talked about it, I talked about it with Penny, and the three of us kind of think that this sort of do anything more than just closing on Wednesday. That's kind of where I'm at, but you guys are pretty generous to us most years when it falls close to the weekend, so take what we get this year and, yeah.
What do you think, Jim?
I would agree.
Me too.
Deb and I are gonna be in here on the 3rd anyhow. And then,
It's kind of tough to go and fall straight from down center and
Yeah.
tape too.
and I don't think anyone else is, the state's definitely not, because we're the OHG appeal in here on the 3rd, so.
Okay, leave it the way it is.
So did we decide to do a commission meeting? We had it on the 3rd then? Or did we discuss that or talk about it? I don't remember if we made a decision or not.
Ryan? Not
Yeah.
Ryan.
Not to be closing, but we'll have it on the 3rd.
I guess I don't have a problem.
If it's short, I don't. We'll have our parade and our meal and stuff in Castle on the 3rd, so. I would have to be out of here by 10 o'clock.
Well, if Kevin just doesn't talk very much, we're okay. All right, then let's leave things the way they are. It'll be short.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go to number 22, the
Aren't you guys deciding on the jail on the 3rd anyway? Wasn't that what was on the public notice?
Sometime in July. We didn't set it for, we didn't set a date in July.
I think we just talked about the first meeting in July, but
Oh, at a July meeting, it says.
we didn't, we just, maybe that's where we discussed moving to next week, to the 10th or something. I know someplace we discussed that, and I didn't know if we ever made a decision or not.
I don't think we would have time to make a decision on the 3rd anyway. With all the other meetings going on. Week before that.
Okay, number 22, 2018 primary election candidates.
what you'll wanna do is look at these slips and confirm on this page that the correct votes off of here were entered into the system. And then you can open your poll books and look at the number of voters.
Then where do we sign? Well, we don't sign?
You sign on this sheet here.
Oh.
I think there's supposed to be a number that lists the number of listed voters, maybe out here somewhere.
If there's less than five difference.
So, total votes.
Paper sheets, 12, yeah.
So, just wondered
It's hard to know what happened, but if it's less than five discrepancies, right here is where it says if it's less than five, then you just, if it's excessive, under five, you do nothing. That's from the state.
So where do I sign this then?
You don't sign.
You don't sign?
No.
Sign something.
You do, you'll sign this when you're done.
Do we put these back?
Yeah, you can put them there. do confirm this as well. This is what total for interest. And these are each individual. Sure, that doesn't include the correct service. Need a motion on that?
I need a motion to approve signing this canvas. They got a motion on the floor, I need a second.
I'll second.
A second, any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed say nay. Motion passed. All right, number 23, old business.
And we got, a lot of culvert issues over here. Never heard anything about other one than the
We're
other.
still working it, hopefully by the end of the summer is my goal, so. Knock on wood.
Good time limit on that at all.
6 years. It's
Getting close.
yeah.
Any other old business? New business? Hearing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So we
We got a motion on the floor, I need a second. Second, any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed say nay. Motion passed.